Hey guys, today I got a tray of food with me. Rice. Rice. I'm so addicted to eating rice, so I just said rice. But it's actually pasta I minced today. And normally I don't eat when I make videos. I've done it in one video before, but I'm not a mukbang YouTuber. I feel like one of them right now, but I just wanted to come in here quickly because I'm in a rush. That's good. As we all know, life is a test. And with that test, sometimes life can pull pranks on us. When we start to see our hard work paying off, once we start to see that the more we put in, the more we are getting out, and we are finally seeing the results we need, life likes to play a little trick on us. You see, the normal thing to do, and something that everyone does, is once their hard work starts to pay off, they instantly feel reassured and they start to relax. They think, finally, all right, now I can take it easy. Maybe I can slow down on my grinding. But when you do that, you are falling for life's trap. Every single day, life is testing you, and we are going through trials and tribulations. That's how I view it in my head, in my perspective. The trick is that life wants to see if you are worthy for what you are trying to achieve. That is why it teases you with little bits of success, or it teases you with that dopamine rush when you finally start to see that you are doing well, when you are starting to pick yourself up. That is why you might start to adapt the mentality of, I've been working so hard, now I can finally take some time off. Now, I'm not saying you have to work 24/7, but how many times can you take time off without it becoming a bad habit? There'll come a point where we all gain momentum. Now, when we have this momentum, two things can happen. One, we can use that momentum, try to maintain it or elevate it to help us push even further. And most of us do this really well early on. However, once we get accustomed to having that momentum and we feel like, yeah, we've been doing good for so long, nothing can go wrong, that's where we mess up. Because once you lose that momentum, it is so tedious because you already had it. Don't get me wrong, it's hard to maintain momentum, but you need to learn to keep that momentum and keep going, because there will be a time for rest. There will be a time for a break, but it is not as soon as you think. The worst thing is that once we get that gratification, that's where we finally feel the feeling of tiredness. When we are hungry, when we are so driven, we are not studying if we are tired or not, if we need more rest. All we know is go, go, go. Sometimes it's best to trick your mind and act like things are not going well. Sometimes it's best that if your plate is full, you need to act like you still need more. Because when we know that things are going well, that's when we start to ease off. And now all of a sudden, when we feel like it's starting to pay off, that's when that tiredness kicks in. And I don't know who needs to hear this, but you can't afford to get tired now. You need to keep going. You need to keep pushing. Listen, I see you working hard. I can see you shining. And I know that it's paying off. Trust me. But what I need you to do is keep going. I need you to go even harder. Times 10, times 100. Because now this is it. The other day I told myself, I don't want to jinx it, but I really sat down. I said to myself, this is it right here. This is what I always wanted to happen. This is what all those sleepless nights were for. All that stressing, all that tossing and turning, all of the hours that I've put in. And now I'm starting to see that it's starting to pay off. This is it now to prove to myself that I can keep going even harder. This is where I turn that switch on, where I need to go even harder. I need you to maintain. I need you to improve your work rate once you start to see things are going well. Because I'm telling you, life is a prankster, and those pranks, they ain't so funny. When I was around 15 and I used to box at my boxing gym, I remember we went out to spar these older guys and I was like the youngest there. But we did some outside sparring, some street boxing, whatever you want to call it, right? And I remember I went there and I was going a long time. I did one round. It felt like it was forever. I think it was only 6 minutes or something like that anyway, but normally we'd do like 3-minute rounds. Nobody was watching, but I must have heard something from somebody that was watching, and they said, yes, now you guys are tired. This is where the real fight begins. This is how champions are made. And it's so true, and you can use that in life. It doesn't matter what instance that is in. If it's sport, if it's in something physical, mental, etc., all of that stuff does not matter. Because when you get tired, when the world gets tired, That's where you see where the real champions are at. That's where you see where the real go-getters are at. Because those same people that are tired, there are going to be some people that are tired and they sleep. And there's always somebody working while your head is on that pillow. All right, and that does not mean that you need to go to bed late. That's not what I'm trying to say. But what I am trying to say is there are going to be some people pushing past their limits, pushing past their mental barriers, and really, really trying to get where they want to be because they don't want it. They need it. So listen to me. I understand it's hard. I understand it's treacherous. I understand that it is taking everything you've got. But you need to keep going because I'm telling you, once you stick to the plan and you forget about your mood, then everything will fall into place. And I don't care what anyone else is telling you, what your family members are telling you, what the people around you are telling you. Maybe they don't believe in you fully. Even if they're not saying that, you can always tell. Once you know to yourself deep down that this will pay off, it will pay off because everything will happen as it's meant to happen. I'm telling you now, put in the work. Put in the work. Buckle down, put your head down, whatever phrase you need to hear. I need you to keep going, keep pushing because this is it. It's times like this where everything is paying off for you. That's when you need to work harder. I'm telling you, because there are so many people out there today that have worked so hard and they see a little bit of success and then they take their foot off the gas. And that's why they fall behind. That's why they get overlapped. Because there are certain people like myself, like you, that will keep going even when they're starting to see the success because there's no rest for the wicked. I'm going to be upfront with you guys. I'm looking at, all the love and support you guys are showing me. I'm looking at everyone that's subscribing. I'm so thankful. I'm so grateful. I'm checking my YouTube studio like I'm a fiend. Like, I'm itching my neck. I'm checking it every second. I'm trying to reply to all the comments and everything. Guys, I'm freaking out. I've been doing YouTube for like over a year. Obviously not the longest. And I'm so, it's just incredible. It's amazing. And it's paying off. It is paying off. And do you not think that I just want to just sit back, maybe check it in 2 weeks, log off, just come back? That's what I want to do deep down. That's what my mind wants to do, but in my heart, I know I need to keep going. I know there's more I can do. I know there's so much more I can do, so many improvements I can make. And I know that these videos are getting out to the right people, and I'm starting to really feel like I am making a difference. I'm starting to feel like I'm making a positive impact, and that's all I want. But don't think because I don't mention it in these videos that I don't see it or I don't think it's anything. Trust me. This means the world to me. You would not even understand. All the comments I'm seeing, all the DMs, man. Thank you guys so much. I love all of you so much. You don't even know. I'm telling you, you don't know. But I can't afford to jinx it. I can't afford to give up now. I can't afford to take my foot off the pedal. This is what I wanted. And it's not even what I want. It's what I need. It's what I need. People behind the scenes don't see how much work you put in. I can only imagine how much work you put in. They only see the results. They only see the results. But I need you, please, do it for me. Do it for yourself. Do it for everybody that's counting on you. Keep going, really, please, keep pushing. Because you've got it. It's right there. You're almost there. You're not there yet. You can smell it. You can smell the finish line. You can see it. You can envision it. But you're not there yet. You're not there yet. And you need to keep going. You need to make it there. You need to make it there. You can't afford to lose. You can't afford to lose. You don't lose. You win. So keep going. Show yourself. Show everybody else why you deserve to win. Because you're the person out there that is still running while everybody else is walking. Come on. Look, the sun's out. The sun's out. Look at the scene. Look at the scene. The pasta ain't even done yet. I'm sorry. But I just got too locked in with this. I don't even know what I'm going to title this. But come on. I know you guys are hearing me. I know you are. I just want to finish off and say, with life, we have a complicated relationship. We have a toxic relationship with life. Sometimes it can go easy on us, but we know that the beatings are coming back soon. We know that one day things might not be going our way. One day things might go back to being bad. But that only means that Everything is temporary, including those bad days. What I need you to do is promise yourself that you will keep going no matter what the results are. When you weren't seeing any results, any gains, you didn't stop. You kept going because you didn't see anything. So now that you are seeing results, now that you're seeing everything that you want to see, that does not mean you need to slow down. That is when you amp it up, because this is the time. It is your time. So keep going and keep staying positive. There is no winter arc. This is a life arc. And you, my friend, are very locked in right now. And I need you to stay locked in. Anyway, that's me for today. I need to rush now. So, we're gone.